The artist is Ricky Boscarino. The VC Square producers are John Lavis and Roman Bodner. The subject is creativity, hedonism, and a really big bathroom.
Now this guy lives and breathes mosaic art, three-dimensional collage, and any other unique way he can find to express his artistic sensibilities. So come for the beautiful use of freedom of expression and stay for the items of interest atop his toilet.
There is a way to live creatively and to live outside the box. What is that? What is the box? You know, it's everything from media, it's everything from what we're expected to do. From the time we're young, we're expected to kind of think about what do you want to be when you grow up. And, you know, if you never grow up, then you don't have to decide.
My name is Ricky Boscarino, and you are here at Luna Park, which is my home and atelier, which is my workshop studio. For my life as an artist, this is really my biggest work in progress. The whole property will be developed in various ways with pavilions and walkways and additions to the house and property. I kind of prided myself on my master plan, which was never to have a master plan. It's really been an evolution of ideas and the projects layered up one project on top of another. I'm always kind of on, and I'm always aware of things and details and patterns and shapes and colors. The words that I live by, tempus fugit, time is flying. For me, just to keep doing projects, to me that's a joy in life, and you know, it's kind of a blessing to be able to live here and do this. I just think that there's so much time wasted in the world, you know, and life is precious, time is precious. If I didn't have to sleep, then I think I would finally get something accomplished.
Since I claim to be a devout hedonist, I figured that I've got to have a bathroom that's worthy of being a hedonist.
It should be the biggest room in the house and the most comfortable room in the whole house. It should be really completely opulent and way, like, out of control and over the top.
From palaces of the Maharajas of India to the Turkish baths in Budapest.
The whole project took about 5 years. It was really complex from the very beginning, from the shape of it, to the plumbing, to the mosaic work, the stained glass windows.
Towel holders, the toilet paper holder, the light switch plate, the shower head. Every aspect of it is to be manipulated. This is really the culmination of this whole kind of all this energy, and it's pretty glorious, I must say. I really love this room. I don't spend nearly enough time in here.
All right, well, this is my House of Bottle Blues. I started building this pavilion, little meditation pavilion, completely out of the heavenly blue bottles. So eventually, it's gonna go up from here probably at least another 10 feet or so, sort of like a pointed igloo. Basically, to create a structure like this, it's just one bottle at a time. That's actually the hardest part of the project, is really accumulating this many bottles. I call it sort of Luna style, because everything I do sort of has this wiggle in it. You'll see it all over the property. I'd love to be finished in about a year, but I don't know, depending on my alcoholic friends still give me Sky vodka. The sculpture right in the middle is called Fusion Flower, and the original concept for this garden was that was supposed to be like a giant flower that was sending out roots, you know, in different places. But that concept went by the wayside, and they sort of just popped up wherever the muses direct me to put them. Those were all trophies that I won from my years and years of ice skating, acrobatics, car racing, mountain climbing, lumberjack, and everything. So that's the culmination of all my other activities. Which is a big lie, actually. Those are all donated. Many years ago, when I was very young, I remember my grandfather telling the story of how he witnessed a miracle when he was a young man in Sicily. and he witnessed a young crippled boy being healed on the day of the feast of San Biagio, who's the patron saint of Comaso, Sicily, where my family is from. Every time he would tell this story, he would cry and say that he'd never forget it as long as he lived. This chapel is built in his memory of the miracle that he witnessed. And you can see that we have had many miracles here at Luna Parc. The chapel is actually filled with all sorts of articles that people have brought, and it's really, you know, pretty special to me to be able to kind of offer this space for that purpose. A lot of this project really, even though it's for my own amusement, it really is important for me to show it, especially to young artists, creative people, creative souls.
The key to success is being prolific. Just keep working.
And people who aren't really so fortunate in their lives, sometimes being a little daring or a little provocative comes with, you know, not worrying about the boundaries necessarily or what people are going to think. Or there are options, and there are other ways to live your life, to live creatively.
From the ridiculous and frivolous to sublime and, you know, really meaningful.
There is creativity in anything, you know, whether you're a writer or you're a house painter, whatever you can sort of do it creatively.
You'll see the words in Latin, sic transit gloria mundi, and that's on one of the steps outside, and it's also going to be on my mausoleum, which I'm actually building already because I intend to be buried here, or my ashes here. It'll have this expression, sic transit gloria mundi, which the literal translation is such pass the glories of the world. But I prefer the more poetic translation, which is gone to a more perfect world. And that's kind of what Luna Parc is about. It's going to a more perfect world.